You're welcome. It's time for Health Now for Wake Up Nigeria, and we're joined by Ramanujam Muralidaran. I hope I got that right. He's widely known as Rumi, and he's an esteemed wellness coach and also distinguished senior faculty at esteemed Art of Living Institute. Over the course of 2 decades, his involvement with the organization has served as a catalyst for the profound transformation for countless individuals while initially training as a mechanical engineer. He's made a conscious decision to dedicate his life to the betterment of society on a grand scale. You are welcome, Rumi.
Thank you so much.
I got that name wrong, didn't I?
Good morning. No, you got it right.
Oh, yes. Rani.
You're bang on. Muralidaran, yes.
There you go. I like that one. So, Rumi, great to have you here. Today on Health, I would like us to talk about something very interesting. Of course, Nigeria is going through so much. Everybody's stressed out. People are forgetting to take into consideration their mental health, their mental state. And that's what you are professional about discussing. What exactly do we need to take into cognizance, take note of when it comes to our mental health or mental status?
In life, we go through so many situations, right? There are challenges, there is anxiety with the currency depreciating so much, with the economy falling so much. Especially when we are accumulating so much stress in our lives, when situations is throwing stress at us, it is important that we also get rid of that stress.
Yeah, I see it as in your head opening up so many tabs and forgetting to close them. In your head, it's like trying to oh, there's so much going on, but you forgot that behind the front page, there's a million other pages. That's my definition of mental health. Now, eliminating those back pages, however, you said something just before we started, and it differentiated the difference between mental health and mental hygiene.
Yes.
So if you'll take us through that now, which is it? Closing all those tabs, is it mental health or mental hygiene?
Sure. So, when life throws so many situations at us, we also need to know how to deal with them, right? So if we don't have the right perspective, it might not necessarily work in our favor. And that causes to even more stress. So the difference between mental hygiene and mental health is like exercise, where you're taking care of each and every aspect of your life, your perspective, the way you look at things. And mental hygiene is what gives you the energy and the vision and the perspective to see life in a different way, from a broader perspective, so that it works better to your advantage.
So it's a conscious effort then to see life from different perspectives. But how can I, as a common man going through all of this, do that? I mean, tangibly, what do I need to do?
Life today, because of technology, all of us understand that everything works with energy and power. Like we need fuel for our vehicles, we need charge in our phones. Similarly, the energy that we have within us, in our body, needs to be worked on every day. If you notice, every interaction you have in your day either gives you some energy or takes away energy.
Yeah.
If it's a stressful conversation or a stressful situation, it just completely drains you. If somebody is annoyed at you or, shouts at you or you have an argument, it completely drains you, right? So how do you replenish that energy? That is what needs to be focused on.
How do we replenish that?
So the easiest way and the cheapest way, we all look for good deals, right?
Oh, yes, you bet.
So the cheapest way to do is using our breath.
Breath.
The cheapest way, the easiest way. It doesn't cost you anything. It's there with you, right there with you. Neither does it happen in the past nor in the future. It happens right in the present moment. And your breath is like a very close companion that changes its rhythm with every emotion we have.
Yeah.
The state of our body, when it changes, our breathing is different. The way, the state of our mind also, our breathing is different. So if we can focus on our breathing a little, do some exercises, with intent, then it definitely helps us regain our energy and also look at life in a different way. It gives us that centeredness, that calmness to make things work to our advantage.
I'm sure everybody out there is expecting that I ask you exactly how this exercise goes with the breath.
Okay. So, firstly, what I was thinking, maybe we should just check if we are breathing correctly.
What's the correct rhythm for breathing?
So if you keep your palm on your stomach, you take a deep breath in. Ideally, your abdomen should just push out a little when you breathe in, and you should push in when you breathe out. This is the correct way to breathe, because when the abdomen pushes itself out, that is when the lungs get space to expand. So, we don't use more than 30% of our lung capacity, and a human adult, as an adult. So, imagine running a vehicle with only 30% tire pressure. What happens to it? So, similarly, simplest thing to do is when you wake up, you stretch your body. You do some, like if you see a cat or a dog, what does it do?
Stretches.
It stretches. It expands its body. So if you do some stretches and some deep breathing, simple deep breathing, even if you can do 15 to 20 deep breaths.
Can we do that right now?
Yeah, sure.
Do that now? Sure. Okay, you take me through it. What do I have to do?
Simple thing is, for example, just spread your hands out.
Spread your hands.
Feel that stretch in the chest.
Okay.
And just hold yourself, give yourself some love.
Yeah, because nobody hugs Mazzino anymore.
Stretch out again.
Okay.
With the breath. And as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, hold yourself.
Oh, yes, Mazzino.
Once again, just stretch out. Take a deep breath in with a smile. And relax.
Actually, I can feel a difference.
Yeah?
Yes, the stretching goes with the breathing exercise, and it makes me feel a bit. Everybody in the back, everybody's doing that now. Look, everybody's doing. It actually helps, guys. Honestly, it does.
So another technique is alternate nostril breathing. I saw it pop up in one of the slides that you had, right? So the simplest way is, like we know all of us have two nostrils.
Yeah, but we don't often use.
Yes, you often do that. So simple way is keeping your hand this way. You pinch your nostrils with your right hand. Your right hand. So use your index finger for the left nostril and the thumb for the right nostril. Okay. So what you do, you breathe in deeply. Close the right nostril and breathe out from the left. Then you breathe in from the left. Close the left and breathe out from the right. So if you do around 9 cycles of this, you will notice that your entire mind will calm down, settle down. Now this can be followed by, you can simply just sit with your eyes closed for 5 or 7 minutes. Of course, you should not do this if you're driving.
No, don't do it if...
I hope people are not watching this show and doing this, with one eye open.
Well, it's very interesting that we have these simple means of actually recalibrating our mental state. We don't know about them. Where do we go to learn these things exactly?
So, we have a center in Victoria Island. It's called the Happiness Center.
Happiness Center.
And also the Art of Living, Nigeria has been here for over 20 years now.
Oh.
And we have workshops happening regularly, almost every weekend, where we teach these techniques that one can actually practice every day and benefit from it.
Is it affordable though for the low-income earners and middle class? Because I mean, if it's been around for 20 years, it must have been open to only the A-class people. What about me?
So how the workshop works is you only pay for it once.
Oh.
And then you can repeat the workshop any number of times. There's no charge to it. Now we have a daily follow-up session that we have online to support people with their practice as well. And also we do meet once a week offline as well, where we practice the breathing. Because people tend to forget the techniques because they don't practice it. So we have these support groups which come at no cost.
Nice. So it's a community of people who help with experiences or tell. That's very, very good. I mean, seriously, I want to be a part of that, and I will be joining sometime soon.
Sure, Mr. You're most
I love the
welcome.
little exercises that we just did this morning. I can feel a bit of difference. I've closed a couple of tabs in my head, and I'm hoping that it's worked for you too as well. Thank you very much, Rumi. We're looking forward to seeing you over again, maybe with something different that we could practice. Very simple, no expense, no cost at all. That helps our, whether it's mental or physical state. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you very much, Rumi, and I appreciate the fact that you came in a Nigerian attire.
Yes.
You're a Nigerian now.
Yes.
I will give you a Nigerian name next time.
Oh, I love this outfit.
I'll find one Nigerian name for you. Thank you for sticking around.